Again, John Ballesteros with the Blue Zones Project here in Lake County. We launched this project in October 1st, and want to thank you for this opportunity to give you some background on our work here in Lake County. The Blue Zones Project is a community-led initiative that is focused on making the lives here in Lake County of our residents healthier, happier, and longer. And we do that by aiming in 3 specific areas. The first is people, then places, and policy. When it comes to people, we try to encourage our neighbors to think about how they can live a healthier life, and then surround them with folks that are like-minded. When it comes to places, we look at the places where people live, work, and play. So your workspaces, restaurants, activity areas, your civic organizations. How can we make and influence the environments in these locations such that they almost make healthier choices second nature, excuse me there. And then finally, policy. How can we look at and affect public policy such that our rules, our regulations, our projects encourage a healthier lifestyle? So that's what we're aiming to do over the next 4 years. And in order to really set the stage for our work, we need to get a solid foundation of the community wellness here in Lake County. And we're doing that by partnering with Boston University to conduct the real age test. Some of you may have already taken that, and we appreciate your support by taking that. Those of you that haven't, we hope that you will consider it. But what this test does is take a holistic approach of looking at community wellness, not just exercise and diet, but also the stressors that impact community wellness in any location, but particularly here in Lake County. So this is a HIPAA-compliant assessment that any participant remains completely anonymous. And we have a deadline of December 31st to complete our assessment. And this will help us inform our future work, but also give us a good assessment on how to prioritize the work that we want to pursue. So the resolution before you today outlines the value of the work that we're trying to pursue in achieving the goals that your county has established, or your board has established, and then encourages the residents as well as the county staff to consider taking the test with the goal of establishing a sound and complete assessment of what we're going to be doing and build a solid foundation of the work we want to pursue in conjunction with a number of organizations, including the county here in Lake County. So if you haven't taken it, we encourage you to take the Real Age test by going to bzplakecounty.sharecare.com. And with that, I'll answer any questions you may have.
And BZP is Blue Zone Project, so correct. BZP. Just wanted to make sure.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I appreciate that.
CEO Hutchinson.
Thank you. And so, Mr. Chair, John explained the resolution very well, and I just want to make sure you understand that if you decide to approve it, then the Human Resources Director would be poised, or the Human Resources Department, I should say. It may or may not be the director herself, but they will reach out to our employees and encourage them to participate in the test. And in so doing, they would probably be using about 10 minutes of county time on a county desktop computer to do so. So I wanted to make sure you understand that. And then as we understand it also, although there would be no personally identifying information given to the county after the study is complete, at some point in time, we would at least receive some information about the general health trends involving our employees. And we thought that would be helpful as we promote other wellness activities. Your board has been committed to wellness in recent years. And so, and then for employees that may have questions about it, I believe the intent is to also host a short special Zoom meeting within the next day or so, where John and his counterpart Camlin can answer questions employees may have about it.
Okay, thank you very much. I know that there is one question that made me pause, and I need to come back to it once I get the equipment I need, is to measure around your waist above your belly button. That's not your pants measurement, because that doesn't go above your belly button, at least not anymore. And so definitely that's something that there may be the need for measurements that you're not aware of right off the bat. Maybe take those at home before you come and do that in the office. But
I think you also need to know some of your recent,
go in a sewing machine box
blood pressures and things like that.
That raises a really interesting point, Mr. Chair. And if you do not, if anyone's taking the test and do not have that exact information, you can go ahead and skip it. And then once you have it, you can come back. The main point is getting the assessment complete. And then once you're done with the assessment, oftentimes, well, it does provide you with information on how you can even lower your real age relative to your chronological age, like sleeping more or walking more, moving naturally more. But the real, if you can skip those and come back, but it's the main goal is to get that assessment complete.
Awesome. Still open on my tab at home, planning to finish and complete it. Any comments or questions from board members? Supervisor Scott.
I just want to thank Blue Zones for coming here today. I definitely support you. Blue Zones was a project that didn't just come in and launch in Lake County. They did their research. You guys did your research before coming here, and you spoke to many community leaders. You spoke to the community itself to make sure that it was going to be a right fit here, and you were going to be able to do your work and try to understand our community before launching. So I really respect that, and I thank you, and I support this resolution.
Thank you very much. We appreciate your help.
Supervisor Pyska?
So is your goal 500? Is that what I read?
Actually, the stretch goal is 1,000.
Okay.
We've already achieved the spot of being statistically significant, but we do want to expand it to make sure that we get all voices from throughout the county. So we're shooting for 1,000.
Okay. And how many do you have now?
I think for our stretch goal, we're about 60% right now.
Okay.
The last I saw, and we have hit our the goal that we need to achieve to have a significant baseline, but we'd like to expand that. So by December 31st, we hope to hit 1,000.
Okay. So I took the test. My relative age is 3 years younger. There's some stress in my job a little bit, so I think that may have related to it. But I really appreciate the suggestions on different things that I could do to overcome those things that I can't control as much. So,
well, if we can help you on getting achieving those steps, let us know. We're here to help.
Great.
Anything further from board members? Let's go ahead and open it up for the public. Any public comments on this agenda item and the resolution before us? And seeing none.
There's a hand up.
There is? Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't look up. I apologize. I guess I expected if there's a comment, you can come to the microphone. You don't have to be called in the boardroom.
John Moss, is this the first time this has been presented to the supervisors? Number one. Number two, would employees be mandated to take this Blue Zone test?
It is both encouraged for the public to take it and encouraged for employees to take it.
But it's not mandated?
Encouraged is not mandated. And I see no further comments, so bringing it back to the board for action on the resolution.
I will offer the resolution.
Resolution's been offered by Supervisor Scott. Roll call, please, Johanna.
Okay, Supervisor Simon?
Yes.
Supervisor Crandall?
Aye.
Supervisor Scott?
Aye.
Supervisor Pyska?
Yes.
And Supervisor Sabatier?
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Moving on to, and thank you very much, Blue Zones, for being with us today.